Hello everyone and welcome back. So today's video is our polish swatch comparisons for Maniology's MXM box for March 2025. So we have both of our colors here. Midnight Maya, I think is how this is pronounced, and Saristo Sage. I'm not great at pronouncing unusual names, and these are definitely not normal names. But I have 4 comparison colors for each of them out of similar colors. So we have our greens that are similar. So we have Mint B366, Soft Sage B219, Pasture B416, and Spanish Moss B243. So we're going to go in and swatch our Saristo Sage first. That's pretty nice. It's a little sheer over the black. Alright, let's do this over the whites. And then over the blank. This is a nice soft green. Great for spring. We have Easter coming up here soon. So nice spring colors will definitely be welcome. Okay, let's get cotton ball. Alright, now let's go ahead and compare to the other colors. Okay. Now we're going to go in with Mint. Oh, good thing I'd already pressed down before it sprung back at me. Okay. Now we're going to go in with soft sage. And the wind's picking back up again. So I apologize if you guys can hear it. It has been super windy, a crazy wind blowing windy. I had yesterday, I had an errand to run, and I went to open my door right after I parked, and I barely cracked it, and like, here's my car door, and it was cracked only like this much, and it got swung completely open, and just by opening it that little amount, the wind was going that hard. It was absolutely insane. Alright, so this next one is pasture. Okay. Grab next. Alright. Then the last one is Spanish moss. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the comparison. So, looking at these, I would say the closest one is going to be pasture. Let's see if you guys can see it. It's so faint, it's so light, it's hard to see. It's easier to actually see this over the dark colors than it is the colors for some reason this time around. But as you can see, these are pretty light in color. So this is pasture, and that is the closest one up top, and I'd say pretty much down low. It's harder to see on camera, but this one definitely has the more minty color, which its name is mint, so it makes sense. But it's also very close. But pasture is definitely the closest, and I'd say would make an excellent substitute. It's maybe a shade or two darker. It's very close, but it's pretty much the same color, just slightly different shade. Soft sage has a more yellow hue than and it's much brighter. And Spanish moss is even darker, but it's in a slightly more olive-like in color. But they're all very close. Soft sage being the furthest from the Saristo sage. So, to keep in mind. Mint being the second furthest. Pasture and Spanish moss being the two closest of the four. So we're going to back this up. And we're going to go ahead and clean up the green. And we will get into our blues. Okay, sorry that took so long, guys. We have quite a few colors to go through. So, Midnight Maya, I believe is how this is called, has 4 similar colors. And it is Indicon, B200, Awaken, B465, Harlequin, B230, and Dusk, B300. So we're going to go ahead and swatch Midnight Maya. This is a very nice blue. I very much so like this color. That showed up very well over black, which is nice considering how dark this is. Alright. This is a very pretty color, guys. I am really enjoying this. This is a really pretty color. So this month's box I am definitely enjoying for sure. The colors in it. The plates, they're alright. They're not my style. I've seen plenty of things with that style. But it's just not my personal style. But it's nothing wrong with it. They're perfectly acceptable. It's just not something I would personally wear. The nail brush was a nice free gift inside of it. Not necessarily needed. I already have several nail brushes. Alright, so we're going to go in with our colors comparisons here. So now we're going to go with Indicon. Now we're going to go in with Awaken. And I lost my card again. It's not my day. Where did it land this time? Tell us where to go, buddy. You tell Mama where it went. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this next one is Harlequin. So far, Harlequin seems like it's the closest one. In color. And this one is Dusk. Okay, so let's go get into our comparison. And now that I've swatched all of the ones that were similar looking within the bottle next to Midnight Maya or Miha, I'm not really sure on that one. It's M-A-I-J-A. Or Maija, Midnight Maija, maybe. Next to Indicon, Awaken, Harlequin, and Dusk. And looking at all of these two, this is the one closest to it. The next closest is probably going to be Dusk, then Indicon, and Awaken being last. Awaken has a more purpley look to it. And the same can be said over Black, Harlequin being the closest, and then Dusk, then Indicon, then Awaken. So there's plenty of good substitutes if you have any of those in your collection. Then you may not want this one if you have those and you're satisfied with the ones that are quite similar. Same can be said for Cerista Sage. These are, I like having lots of colors. They are all different. But those are pretty similar. And I know not everybody can afford to grab every single color that comes out. So, I hope that this was helpful for you guys in making decisions involving whether or not you want to get this box, whether or not you want to pick up these colors when they're released outside of the box, and things like that. So I hope that you guys found these comparisons helpful, and I hope you all are having a good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be, wherever you're at while you're watching this video. And until next time, guys, thank you all for watching. Bye.